I am just pooping. I'm pooping on the toilet. I'm pooping on the toilet. I'm pooping on the toilet, taking a dump. Woo! Wow, that was a horrible voice crack. Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario World. Why the hell am I doing this LP? I have no idea. But in the last episode, we started off and beat World 1, and we sort of got like halfway through World 2. So in this episode, we're going to finish World 2 and maybe World 3 as well. I'm not too sure how far we'll get. So yeah, how's everybody doing today? Today is Tuesday as well. I'm probably gonna record this entire LP in like 1 or 2 sittings. I'm not too sure because this is a pretty short game. Like I've no dude, that was horrible. I have no problem beating this game in like 2 or 3 hours. It's not that hard. Wow, that was great. I thought that was like a multi-block thing. But yeah, I have no problem beating this game in like 2 or 3 hours. It's not that hard. Why am I so bad at this? Holy crap. Jesus Christ, me. Stop sucking at everything. I know it's hard for you, but you could probably muster the strength to not suck completely at a game for 5 seconds. But yeah, this is one of the games that I'm actually better at, as hard as it is to tell. Like, this is probably one of the few games I'd actually consider myself to be not horrible at. This in like Smash Bros, because Smash Bros, especially in Melee, especially with Jigglypuff, like, I don't know anybody who can beat me with Jigglypuff on Super Smash Bros Melee. Like, they can beat me when they're using another character, but they can't beat me while they're using Jigglypuff. By the way, this is a short little bonus game. Wow. Get the thing. There we go. Dude. This is a short little bonus game. It's basically like a roulette. I'm pretty sure I screwed this up. Yeah, I completely screwed it up. If you get a line, you get a 1-up. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you get a line of all the same things, you get a 1-up. And that's all there is to explain. We're gonna go back down and do this level. This is definitely not a speedrun route, by the way. I don't have the speedrun route memorized. I'd have to have it pulled up on my computer, and I'm too lazy to do that. It's just, I don't feel like it and stuff like that. But yeah, this is basically like a super relaxed playthrough of the game, because I just felt like playing some Mario World, and I'm done recording DKC3 as of like a few days ago, and I'm done rendering and editing, and I'm not done uploading because I'm not too sure how my upload schedule is gonna work for the next little while. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with DKC3. As odd as that is, because for you guys, I think like part 10 went up today, and I'm pretty sure it was a 15 part LP. I can't remember if it was 15 or 16. I remember I did all the Banana Bird stuff in one episode, and I remember that I kept calling them Banana Birds when they're clearly, I kept calling them Banana Fairies when they're clearly birds, because the bird, the bird is the word. I said the bird, the bird is the word. I very rarely go this way in the level. Holy crap, I don't remember this at all. And we get a mushroom that just floats off into oblivion. I love that. It's just underwater, so it just keeps going. By the way, something noteworthy that there are some levels you can glitch out in a way such that when you beat the level, after you hit the tape at the end of the level, you can glitch the game out and you will die after you've beaten the level. Like there's numerous ways you could do this. You could like fall into lava or whatever. Like it's really weird. But I just thought that was sort of a noteworthy aspect on the game, is that you can die after beating the level, which really sucks. Like, if you have been stuck on a level for forever and then you die afterwards, like, as far as I know, in the normal game without glitching it, there's no way to do this, but, I mean, there's glitches that you can do in this game. There's so many glitches in this game, oh my god. And I showed one of them off in the last episode. I'll show it again a little bit later. But we're just gonna keep on trucking through Donut Plains. Yes, I know I missed an exit with that ghost house, but I need a feather for it. So yeah, that's why. I'm probably just gonna fly through this level. I'm pretty sure the camera doesn't pan up, or either that. Oh yeah, this is the moon. This is the first moon level. I forgot about that. Oh no. Okay, I thought I screwed myself there. That stupid block. Oh, let's just jump up here. And then fly again, because why the hell not? You just fly through this whole level. Like, you could do this with so many levels with the cape. The cape just absolutely breaks this game if you know how to fly properly. Which I'm not sure if I do. Sometimes I screw it up and I press it too early, and then it's just like, oh, it's awkward. And then stuff like that. Oh, I must have missed the moon. I think it was a little bit lower or something like that. I'm pretty sure there was a 1-up moon in that level. Basically, what I'm talking about, this moon, is like this yellow happy face moon, and you'll see it later in the game because there's an exit that we need to go through that has this, and yeah, basically, like, it's just a happy face moon that gives you a 3-up. I can't remember if it was the last level or this one that had it. I'm pretty sure it was the last one though. I'm not 100% again. It could have been this one. Oh, I'm losing height here. Come on, Mario. Oh, it's up there. Yeah, but if you collect that, you get a 3-up. That's also like one of the speedrun criteria of one of the speedruns is that you have to collect all the moons. So you could possibly screw this one up. Before we go on to the castle though, because this is the last level in Donut Plains, I'm going to go back and do the ghost house because this is a cool little one. This is a cool little exit because you just run forward, and then you run backwards, and then you fly up here, and you can actually fly above the stage, and you just run past. You can do this super fast, and there is something I do want to show, because there's 1-ups in these, holy crap. But the difficult thing about grabbing them is that, well, A, you can smack them with your cape, and B, these boos just, like, hoard you, and I scrolled 2 of them off the screen, and as a result, they were gone forever. The 1-ups just whisk off into oblivion. I love that about SNES games, that, like, if something scrolls off the screen, it's just gone forever. It's just, who the fuck cares? It's gone. This is top secret area. This is not, like, an actual level. Basically, there's Yoshi in the middle. Oh, so happy. There's 2 fire flowers on that side and 2 feathers on this side. Just sort of noteworthy if you're having troubles. I may go back here from time to time just to collect things, like generally like a cape and a fire flower are like the 2 things that you will need. And like Yoshi's always helpful. Everybody loves Yoshi. I do not like the staircase because it's like the clench staircase. You just have to like run and just hope that you don't get screwed. By the way, I don't think I noted anything in the last episode, but like the spin jump in this game, holy crap, it like breaks the game so hardcore. You can basically like kill anything with the spin jump, or like jump on anything you want with this freaking spin jump. It's so broken. Like, if you remember to use it and you know how, like, you could jump on virtually anything in this game, and it's fun to do. I don't know. It's not like one of those glitches that breaks the game where it's like, oh, well, this sucks now. It's one of those glitches that breaks the game. It's like, well, there's so many more things that I can do now. I don't know. I like it. Crap. Take a hit, take a dump on the couch. I love this castle theme, by the way. I don't think I noted anything in the last castle, but, like, as I said in the last episode, you can basically sing Taking a Dump to any of the songs in this game. I'll take a dump now. See? Like, pretty much any song in this game you can sing it to. Because it's just the perfect amount of beats or notes or whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Oh no. I don't want to be Minnie going into the boss. This sucks. But luckily they give you a power-up right before. Not luckily, they were pretty generous with the power-ups. They're very generous with the power-ups in this game. This is Morton, I believe. Just 3 hits and he's done. He's not that bad. There we go. Generally, if he makes it to the wall, he'll climb up the wall, jump up, and then drop down, and he'll shake the floor. I can't remember if he actually shakes the floor or not. But basically, there are 4... Yeah, there's 4 Koopa boss fights in this game. There was the first one where the platform rotates, you gotta jump on him. There was that one where he'll like run up the wall and then drop down. There's another one where they'll come out of various pipes. And there's another one where they will just sort of like... It's just like the boom boom fights in the last game. in Super Mario 3, basically. Like, you'll see, it's the boss of World 4. The World 4 boss is the only one that's actually, like, unique. 5, 6, and 7 are the same boss fights as, 1, 2, and 3, but they're, like, they jumble up the order. So, like, the boss of World 5 is the same as the boss in World 2. There we go. Thank you, Yoshi. Oh, what the hell? I was, like, on top of that guy. One of these has a 1-up. Dude, Yoshi, come back! Yes, I found the 1-up. And there we go. Not a big deal because I got tons of lives. And this is just, like, utter chaos right now because I decided to take, like, a weird route through there. You can jump off Yoshi and get this thing here if you want. I'm not gonna do that because I just want to go the other way. I'll go through the secret route and the alternate path through this world a little bit later because honestly I just don't feel like doing it. I'll probably go through and beat the boss in here first, and then oh god, I've screwed myself, haven't I? Oh crap. Yep, I'm done. I forgot to grab the star in the box there. That was stupid of me. Well, whatever, my own fault. Oh, I thought we got a halfway point. I forgot it was after that thing. God damn it. That's the one thing. That's the one thing in this game, man. You gotta watch those halfway points because they're sneaky. Oh, and didn't even have to jump. That's not that bad. And yeah, you can shoot a shell in there and it'll just rampage in there forever. I think there's a couple instances in this game where you can do like a 1-block shell, like a shell in a span of 1 block that's just rotating back and forth like nuts. It looks really funny. It just like it sounds like a machine gun. You gotta jump for that guy always, by the way. They've timed it so that you do have to jump to grab him, to grab the 1-up. It's supposed to trick the beginners, but I'm not a beginner, except for the fact that I just tried to fire flower a beetle thinger. Whatever the hell those guys are called. I think they're Buzzy Beetles. I don't know. I'll figure that out eventually. Oh, crap. I thought I could make it through there. For some reason, I thought Mario could slide a lot further than he actually can. A lot farther. Because he can slide so far. He's a fair father. What the hell am I talking about? Words! Words and talking. Oh, talking is not my strong suit. So why am I LPing anything ever? Because I felt like it. I don't think I've ever actually told the story of, like, why I started LPing. Actually, I think I have, but, like, basically, for the longest time, I'd wanted to start LPing. And finally, I got, like, the kick in the pants where it was like, well, I had a dead-end job, basically, where I was stuck working for, like, $12 an hour in the middle of the night, and I didn't like it. I don't know. I don't know if $12 an hour is considered a lot in the US, but it's not considered a lot where I live. It's like it's not that good. Like you can't live off $12 an hour where I live, because just everything's so much more expensive in Canada. But I mean, like I was stuck in this job and I basically like hated life and I was so bored with everything, but I had like quite a bit of spending money for some reason, even though I wasn't making that much. And I sort of just started watching NCS's Pokemon Sapphire LP, sorry. I was gonna say Pokemon Gold, but I'm like, no, I did that one, dumbass. And I started watching that LP and I'm like, you know what? He looks like he's having a lot of fun with that game. And I haven't gone and had a lot of fun with a video game in a long time. And like, there have been times in the past where I've definitely thought about LPing, and in all honesty, like, Wind Waker was one of those games that I was just like, oh crap, I missed it. But Wind Waker was one of those games, like, the first time I popped in Wind Waker, I literally, like, commentated the whole thing. Just, like, sitting there on my couch, playing this game, talking to myself about, like, okay, this is what I would say for this thing, and stuff like that. Oh, I can't believe I died in the Switch Palace. Holy crap, that was horrible. But yeah, I would talk about, like, the game, and I'd be like, oh yeah, now we have to go and, talk to Tetra, and, dude, stop dying in the Switch Palace! And we'd have to go and, like, do this thing, and basically that was the first game that I actually ever, like, self-commentated or anything like that, which I know, like, if you're not recording, like, why the hell would you go and try and, like, make an LP or anything like that? It's kind of weird, like, if you're not recording it, if you're talking to yourself while you're playing a video game. And I know this is kind of weird, but whatever. I liked it, and this was, like, a year ago. Pretty much a year ago, like, almost exactly. And like, since then, I didn't really have a lot of time to play video games. When I was working at this job, like, I would work 8 hours a day, and then I wasn't going to school, so I would just, like, I'd have the rest of the time that I have free. So I'd either be, like, sleeping or, like, working, because, like, my sleep cycle was weird, because everybody else I knew was working, like, 9 to 5 job, like, stuff like that. And, basically, they'd get off work, and I would start at, like, 7 p.m., which I know is very early for a night job, but whatever. But yeah, they'd get off work, and I would basically start, like, right as soon as they would get off. And, they wouldn't want to do anything, so it's like, oh, well, this sucks. So I can't ever hang out with anybody. And as a result, I think I hung out with one person one time over the entire summer, which was horrible. I mean, like, it was the most antisocial summer I've ever had. Even though, like, I wasn't going to school, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this awesome job and, like, hang out with so many people. This could be awesome. And it did not turn out that way at all, which was really unfortunate. It really bummed me out. So I started getting, like, a little bit depressed and stuff like that because I never saw any of my friends. And, there, grabbed a 1-up, because God knows I'll need them. But yeah, I started getting a little bit depressed, and then, like, I would play a lot of video games and stuff like that, and I'm just like, well, you know what, I've got the money for it, why not just start LPing? And then, like, immediately I looked in the Best Buy flyer, it's like, oh, old Hopage HD PVR, which is my capture card, on sale for like $80. I'm like, done, it's a sign, I have to start LPing, and I did, and I do not regret it at all, not in the slightest. And in all honesty, like, there's so many games that I want to LP, like, and I've figured out what my next 2 LPs are. Thank you, everyone, for the suggestions. And I've actually spliced in sort of a teaser at the very end of the last part of Donkey Kong Country 3. I might splice in another teaser at the end of this. I'm not too sure. Depends on, like, I don't think I could give a bigger hint without absolutely giving it away, what I'm doing next. But it was a game that I got a lot of suggestions for, and including, like, I got one suggestion while I was recording this, from someone. I'm not going to name their name or else somebody's going to know, because it's the only suggestion that they gave. But I want to keep it a secret. I'm working on super secret stuff, man. It's awesome. And I got a lot of requests for Star Fox for some reason. Like, I think people saw that, like, I love that game. They're like, man, I want to see you take on someone who really loves Star Fox. And I don't know if that was actually their mentality, but, like, I want to do Star Fox. That's the thing, is that I want to do it in a very different way. I want to do it, like, documentary style. I want to, like, go in depth about every single thing about, like, each of the planets and stuff like that, because I know so much about this stuff, and I think that would be really cool to do. Now, I don't know if that's something that people would want to watch, but, like, I would definitely go through and, like, do, like, playthroughs of all the main routes that you would do and stuff like that first, but after that I would probably, like, upload once a week, like, a documentary on a planet of Star Fox, and, like, play through on, like, all the routes and, like, the hard mode as well, because I do have, like, expert mode unlocked on that game. And expert mode is pretty hard on Star Fox 64, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I've been playing the game since I was, like, God, how old was I when I first got that game? I think I was 8, I want to say, when I first got... No, I was 7 when I first got Star Fox 64. And that was the first time I played it. And, like, still, Venom Easy mode, like, gives me a really hard time in that game. Like, I will sometimes get game overs, sometimes I'll just, like, die a lot and stuff like that. I mean, that level is hard. That is the hardest level on expert mode on Star Fox 64, easily. Most of the other levels just have, like, extra enemies, and it's not that bad. But I mean, that one in particular is just really hard. Up here, if you throw the shell, there's a Yoshi egg, so yay. Jump off. There we go. Grab Yoshi. Yeah, so happy. Everybody loves Yoshi. So happy. I say that to my cat sometimes. My cat actually responds to so happy now because I've said it to it so many times. It's so weird. She might actually come down here now that I keep saying so happy. Oh, she's so happy. I do it because of the irony, because my cat is the most miserable thing I've ever seen. So, like, you just call it so happy and you sort of hope that it'll rub off on it and it'll actually start being something other than a miserable cock-smoking fuckhole. By the way, I really love that expression, if you can't tell. I probably have used it far too much recently, but whatever, I don't really care that much. It's my videos, damn it, I can say whatever the hell I want. Actually, that's not true. I can't like talk about some things. Like, if I was working on a top secret government project, I wouldn't be able to talk about that and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm sort of rambling right now. But I think I'm gonna call that an episode. And next time we will finish off the Vanilla Dome, and then we'll go on the alternate route, which is the first level. There's an alternate path, and then, yeah. So we will do that in the next episode. Goodbye, and have a wonderful tomorrow.